little video is about the swing, and it's about doing the move rather than just making the shape. If you want to know what I mean, I wrote a blog about it. It's something that Andrew Reed said at a kettlebell certification, and it really resonated with me. It's kind of what I've been talking about for a long time. Really paying attention to what your body's doing, not just going in and going through the motion. So we're going to do the move instead of making the shape. So I'll show you what a lot of people do with kettlebells. They just make the shape. I'm going to do it with a lightweight. I don't use these little kettlebells for anything other than demonstrating wrong form, demonstrating bad form. So this little kettlebell, the 15-pounder, I'm going to show you making the shape of the swing. And this is what a lot of people do. So they'll pick it up, they'll pick it up and they'll squat and lift it. So if you were to freeze frame the bottom of the movement and the top of the movement, it might look like a swing. But you can tell I'm not really breathing that hard. And I'm just squatting and lifting. My arms are doing most of the work. I'm forward raising it, I'm squatting and forward raising. From this angle, it looks like this. There's no momentum being built, and when people talk about kettlebells being the greatest exercise ever, and then they do something like that, they just squat and lift, and you could do that with a dumbbell. So there's nothing really special about the kettlebell if you do it that way. What makes the kettlebell so special is how you use it. So with the RKC system, we use the kettlebell to build momentum with the swing anyway. We use the kettlebell to build momentum, and then we stop the momentum in a plank position at the top, and we get a real swing motion going. Instead of just down and up, it's more of a back and forth movement. So I'll demonstrate the swing. So instead of starting standing over it, we always start standing back a couple steps, and then we want to get that momentum going right away. So you get in this position, get a good hike that kettlebell back, snap your hips, hike it back, snap your hips, hike it back, snap your hips. And if you notice, my arms are not doing any of the work at all. This weight is just hanging on. I'm just hanging on to this weight with my fingers. It's pulling my arms straight. And it's a more back and forth movement. So doing the swing that way, using the kettlebell that way, is really what makes the kettlebell so unique. You can't do that with a dumbbell. You really can't. And notice I'm breathing a lot heavier. You're using your entire body, mostly your legs, when you hike it back, and then snap your hips. The kettlebell comes through without having to lift your arms. So if you feel like your arms are doing a lot of work, or maybe this part of your arm is really sore after doing a lot of swings, you weren't really swinging, you were lifting that kettlebell. So think about getting that back and forth swing motion. Really do the move. Don't just make the shape. Hi, this is Valerie Hedlund with Simple Strength and Fitness, and I'm going to do another swing tutorial. I did one about a year ago, and then I went to the San Diego RKC, and I got 3 swings into my skills test, and Brett Jones told me to put the kettlebells down because I wasn't using my glutes and I wasn't bending my knees enough. So I actually saw that in the tutorial, but I thought it was okay. I thought using my hamstrings a little bit more was okay. It wasn't hurting me, but I'm actually now getting a lot more out of my swing, so I wanted to share it with you. So the same applies for the what not to do in a swing, but the what to do in a swing, I'm going to change around a little bit because I learned something. We're going to, again, just step back a couple feet from the kettlebell, grab that kettlebell, and hike. I think before I was more of a tippy bird, so here. My back did stay straight and my hamstrings were loose enough, but I wasn't getting I hope you can see it's a work in progress. I really have to think about it. It was a really great and humbling experience for me. I had been teaching it, and as an RKC, all the other RKCs out there, you learn it one way and you hear certain things from your instructor and you kind of take that and run with it. And I took it and I ran with it for like a year and a half, and it kind of progressed into that tippy bird kind of swing. So I was using all hamstrings, not as much glute as I could have been. And when I started doing them the new way, the way Brett corrected my form, my quads were so tired. So it's been really awesome. So it does actually look more like a squat than what I was doing. It's still not up and down, it's still back and forth, but it's less of that kind of tippy bird without any knee bend. You do need some knee bend in your swing. Thanks for watching my swing tutorial again. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to continue to learn, so keep up with my blog. I'll keep posting, and we can learn together.